Today, I'm going to be covering a horrifying subject, one we all have to face eventually. Alright, I know I'm not the first person talking about just how bad the job market is nowadays, but can you blame me? It's rough out there. Like, damn. So today I'm going to go over some common struggles I've come across when job hunting, because there's probably a ton of people who have been in similar shoes, if not for my own sanity. With that said, let's start off with number 1. Getting ghosted! Imagine this. You look online for jobs available in your area and proceed to apply to as many places as you possibly can. You wait, and nothing. For how well-mannered and professional we have to be when applying, I find it rude as hell that so many companies just casually ghost their applicants. And based on brief conversations I've had with people, it's not that uncommon either. But something that I find even more egregious is this shit called ghost jobs. Which, if you don't know what a ghost job is, it's basically just a fake listing. I don't know why companies do this, but honestly it just seems like the definition of false advertisement to me. Or to steal your information.
But Toasty, don't you see? It's better to apply in person than online. Just print out your resume and show up to the workplace.
Yeah, thing is, I feel like that advice may have worked decades ago, but in this day and age, you just know damn well they're gonna hit you with the, dude, just apply online or throw that shit out as soon as you leave the building. Take it with a pinch of salt though, cause I can't say I've tried this method myself. But what I can say is that back in college when I had to look for an internship, I used to call companies back about my applications all the time because, of course, I was getting ghosted. And they were some of the most unproductive calls I've ever had. Here's an example. Good afternoon, you're speaking with company, how may I help you? Hello, with Toasty. I'm here to call to ask if you have a position for an internship. Just send an application through our website, or mail it to the company's email. We'll review it and get back to you. That's precisely the thing though, I sent an application a while ago and I haven't heard back from y'all since. What's your email? Oh, wait, I've actually seen your email. Yeah, we are taking you into consideration, however we don't have a spot available as of right now. But if a spot does become available, we will reach out to you and you'll hear from us again. But trust me, we are taking you into consideration. Pinky promise! Surprise, surprise, I never heard back from these people ever since. Now, obligatory disclaimer, this method actually has worked for me in the past, and even landed me a paid internship as a graphic designer for a short while. So, both methods are worth a shot at least, but bear in mind that you can also get rejected this way too. Now you have to pass the interview process. So after sending 100 applications, a few companies decided to invite you for an interview. Now you gotta survive these questions. Why did you choose our business? Because I need the money. What is your main work motivation? Having food on my table? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully not here. Would you still work this job if there was no pay? That's just me being sincere about my answers. Like, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, I've always wanted to work at a fucking Aldi. All jokes aside though, if you really want to get that job, you gotta lie for it. It's the truth. You just gotta fake it till you make it, like. And that is if you're even talking to a real person. Yeah, I'm going there. Because a lot of companies are trending towards AI, which means interviews conducted by AI. Luckily, I've only had to DM a bunch of chatbots, and as of recording this video, I haven't had the results back from those interviews yet. But given how flawed AI is, I don't have high hopes for it. With all that said, what can we learn from this little rant? Honestly, I think I wanted to make this video to partially scream into the void and just have a little laugh at how cooked we are. But real talk, videos like these genuinely help me a lot in feeling less alone in all this. So to anyone watching who is job hunting right now, I feel your struggle. But listen, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna make